The Kenya Revenue Authority has stepped up its surveillance on both imported and exported goods in its ongoing efforts to enhance customs revenue collection. And so far, the taxman has intercepted cargo containers loaded with 3 top Range Rover vehicles valued at more than 28 million Kenya shillings, disguised as household goods. As Phillip Keitany now tells us, the taxman is hoping that the installation of state-of-the-art scanners will reduce tax leakages even more.
$639 billion shillings. This is the amount of money Kenya is said to be losing annually to tax evasions and multinationals and high net worth individuals. These people take advantage of the country's complicated and archaic tax regime, particularly capitalizing on the sleek custom laws to rob the government of billions of shillings, leaving Kenya's low and middle income earners to finance the government's ambitious expenditure plans through punitive taxes. However, things seem to be changing, particularly at the country's point of entry, as the government invests in a new custom IT system and the state-of-the-art scanning infrastructure that will minimize cases of misdeclaration and concealment of cargo.
It's not only vehicles that are concealed. At times you have other different goods concealed, and therefore we'll be able to consolidate that, and maybe in the next discussion we can share a more firm figure.
Already, the taxman has already intercepted a cargo container loaded with 3 top-of-the-range vehicles shipped from the United Kingdom, disguised as household goods.
When we have these systems running, it becomes a deterrent to persons who would be prone to these malpractices.
As declared, the 3 Range Rover sport utility vehicles will have attracted less than $1 million shillings in custom duty, much less than the estimated 19 million shillings chargeable for such top-of-the-range vehicles.
More of these cases will fizzle out, and what would have been misdeclared will be declared properly, and therefore you'll find the tax base, what we call the tax CI for customs purposes, will improve, and therefore tax collected eventually will improve subsequently.
KRA is also replacing the problematic Simba system, increasing oversight on the container freight stations and rolling out a new transit cargo management system that will include installation of new state-of-the-art scanners at all ports of entry to ensure the country receives the full share of the custom tax. Phillip Keitany, KTN Business.